Hi, everybody. It is Sunday, March 29th, 2020. Um, I'm gonna, I've already made a few attempts at starting to record this video, and some things that I'm going to talk about have to do with other things I'm talking about. So I'm getting all like out of order and kind of jumping around. Um, and yeah, then I'm just getting myself confused. I'm forgetting what I was talking about. So I'm going to record this in sections, tell each thing I need to talk about, and then I'm just going to put them all together, and it will make sense to you. I hope you're not stupid. Some of you are, but if you're not stupid, you will clue in and remember I talked about defects. That's why this came in, why these connect. So, anyways, the first thing I'm going to talk about though is sales are down badly, like 40% about. eBay says they're up like 10% compared to this time last year and up like 6% for the month. And I'm down like 42 and 36. So I'm really curious if anybody knows for sure, like comment, let everybody know, because I'm really curious. What does eBay base this off of? Like, is it just traffic? Is it offers? Because I've been getting a lot of lowball offers. Is it sales that people don't pay for? Because that's happening a lot too. But yeah, what is that actually based off of? I don't think it's actual successful sales. So, yeah, but sales are down like a lot. It's bad. One reason my sales are down though, I could have probably still had sales for a couple weeks before shit really hit the fan. But eBay screwed me with their defects. So keep an eye on your defects. If you haven't checked recently, go double check your seller dashboard and make sure. Because one thing that not a thing eBay's doing, a thing eBay's not doing is importing tracking. So the first ones, okay, so if eBay doesn't import anything at all, you'll notice right away when you go and look and see, oh, I have to ship something. Did I get another sale? No. Oh, this one that I just shipped isn't marked. You can fix that. Super obvious, super easy to fix, like right away. But when it says shipped, they mark it and they just don't import the tracking number or link that up to Canada Post or USPS or FedEx. That's harder to notice. You won't realize it until all of a sudden your sales dry up and you start getting defects. So yeah, there was a few, maybe about 6 weeks or so ago, a couple months. They marked it as shipped but didn't bring in the tracking number from PayPal. Got those removed. And they say these things don't affect your account, but while you're still on the phone with them, sales will start coming in all of a sudden. It's like, oh, I had no sales for 10 days, and now the second you say they're removed, sales are coming in. That's not a coincidence. The defects do affect your ability to sell. So yeah, I got that fixed, and then I went back to working a real job. So I wasn't focused on eBay, and I missed the next round. There was 4 defects for not scanned in by the carrier. And eBay said, the first they linked up to Canada Post said, scanned in March 6th in Vancouver. But if you put the tracking number in Canada Post, you can see they were scanned in here at the post office on March 2nd at 9:30 in the morning. And I remember these packages. I remember this day. I remember dropping them off. I remember who was working, and I got my receipts. So that one was a battle to get removed. eBay was just saying, like the Filipino reps were just saying, oh, just wait for it to drop off. They're only on there for 3 months. Because you just don't want to click a couple buttons? Like, how lazy are you? Click the fucking buttons. I won't be here in 3 months with these defects. And that was bad then. And like now, yeah, without sales to even out the percentage, yeah, that would be the reason somebody is booted off eBay, loses their selling privileges. So scam number one this week. eBay not importing tracking information correctly. Had this item marked as shipped, but no tracking was uploaded. And the item was around $100, I think just over $100. I noticed on last Sunday night, I had a defect for tracking not being provided. So I fixed that, entered the tracking. Of course, it takes a while to show any of the tracking information on eBay's site. But when I entered it into Canada Post, I could see it was delivered the day before. So yeah, upload that Sunday night. Monday, fine. Tuesday morning, 6 a.m., that buyer opens a case on eBay saying item not received. Buyer had zero feedback. They had taken 6 days to pay for this. They paid about 20 minutes before the unpaid item case was going to close on them and give them a strike. So I had the feeling they had been banned from eBay for unpaid items once before, or maybe just couldn't buy it with another account because unpaid items or something. And I'm not saying to people don't open unpaid item cases because this will happen, because this won't happen. This is only the second time I've had somebody pay to avoid a strike. The other one was last October, Thanksgiving weekend. Some guy did this, and same with him, with his account activity and his messages. I could tell he had been banned once before for not paying for things. So anyway, 6 a.m., buyer opens a case, not received. And I kind of thought maybe she was just looking at eBay and saw, oh, they've added tracking information now, but oh, eBay's not saying it was ever delivered, so maybe I could get away with this. But no. She even says in the message, oh, it says delivered on Saturday, but I didn't get anything. And this was a gift for someone, and I need it right away, so just refund me. Okay, if this was a gift, why would you wait 6 days to pay for it? Like, if time was of the essence for you to get them something, you wouldn't have waited 6 days. So, yeah, and eBay's closed at this point. You can't even call, and eBay should change this. When somebody, for unpaid item cases, you should still be able to call to the automated thing that closes it when there's tracking that shows delivered. Although, yeah, at this point, it still wasn't showing, so that wouldn't have helped me, I guess. So anyways, I clicked respond. All I did was re-enter the tracking information. And then I messaged eBay for Business. And it took them about probably about 10 hours to respond because this was like 6 in the morning. And I heard back, it was around 3 or 4 in the afternoon. They replied. But in the meantime, about 8 a.m., Inspire responds again, sends a message through the case and says, oh, actually, I got it now. It was delivered to, like, she's saying she's on like Main Street and it was delivered to Main Avenue. And she says, oh, I got it. It was delivered to Avenue and when I'm on Street, but and this is a totally different item. Like one I don't even own, so I couldn't possibly have shipped it. Yeah, so I'm thinking she's full of shit now. She's just trying to come up with like a backup plan on this. And yeah, I'm still a little worried, hoping eBay system doesn't just automatically go by tracking and show they're not linking up. But eBay for Business did finally come along, read the message, looked at the tracking, closed the case on her, then had to remove the negative feedback she left. But yeah, they dealt with it. So at least right there, that's one scammer denied. So the second eBay scam that I had to deal with last week, buyer bought something Sunday or Monday. I think it was Monday morning. I woke up to the offer, accepted it. It was lower than I wanted to go, but my costs were low, so I accepted it. And how many times have I said something like that? And it's been an issue. So yeah, Tuesday night they pay. The payment comes in and it says ship to Elf Moro. Payment received from Joe Crincoli, but shipped to Elf Moro. Obviously a fake name. Your name isn't Elf. At $39.90 Tarn Brook Drive in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. here's 3990 Tarnbrook Drive. It doesn't exist. This is a different address. This is that street. Even this house is showing this Ramsbury Court. There is nothing. There is no 3990 Tarnbrook Drive. There's nothing there. It's like a parking lot. It's an intersection. There is nothing here. Even what's over here? Albridge Way. There is no 3990 Tarnbrook Drive. So as soon as he pays, he sends a message that says, I have a problem. I clicked on my new address and the old one showed up on the checkout. Please, my new address is, and then he gives me an address in Flemington, New Jersey, and says, you must send it to that address or I won't get it. Let me know ASAP. Yeah, I have absolutely nothing better to do right now. So of course I go Googling this guy and do some research. This address in Flemington, New Jersey, he has lived there since 1997, I think it said. Like, since the 90s. He's lived there forever. And yeah, as you can see, the address he provided isn't even a real address. It's a like parking lot. Like, there's not even a parking lot, because I think the other side is the even side. So yeah, it just does not exist. So it's pretty obvious what scam he's setting up. He wants me to ship to somewhere he messaged me. eBay will say, yeah, we can see in the message he told you that, so you go ahead and ship there. PayPal can't fucking see that, so PayPal won't cover your ass. Even on eBay, if somebody opened a claim, whether they said it or not, if they said I didn't get it, eBay would still not back you up on that if you shipped it to a different address. So yeah, I'm definitely not doing this. Also, fake name. Elf isn't a real name. So cancel the sale next morning. This is Wednesday morning. Cancel the sale and said, not a problem, I will cancel that for you. Starts freaking out. He replies back and says, first of all, no, what the hell did he say? Where is it? Or was that it? Yeah, no worries, I can cancel this for you. When did I ever say I want to cancel my order? And then he just puts like a bunch of like symbols, like he's censoring his swearing. So, I don't know. There's a Y in there. It's calling me a pussy? I don't know. Or no, wait. He's wearing a PayPal. When did I ever say I wanted to cancel my order? Fucking PayPal just used my old address. I corrected it and sent you the proper new one. What the hell, guy? And then he says, Guy, first of all, I have a history of 2 buys for 2 years on eBay. Second, the addresses are 20 minutes away. I told you I had an old address, and for some reason my old one shows up through PayPal. Really shitty. Yeah, I don't know. I just got up to at this point. And I even said, I'm not even sure what you're arguing. Like, if they're 20 minutes away, or like, are you saying you still get your mail there? Like, I don't know. And I can't just ship to somewhere just because you say to. Yeah, I can't find all my replies. I printed everything off here, but yeah, I'm tired. Just as tired as I was Wednesday morning when the shit starts. So yeah, I said I can't just ship to a new address. It has to be, I print my labels through there. It's got to be the address provided, and you're telling me you're not going to get your mail there, so I have no choice. I have to cancel. And I said, if this was just a matter of the address being incorrect, you would just ask to repurchase and use your correct address. But of course, we can tell he's setting this up for a scam. You ship to some other address, he's going to say, I didn't get it. He's going to win his case. If you ship it to the address he does provide, there's nowhere to deliver it to. There's no address there. It's going to come back to you. So, or he may have something set up to forward his mail to a new address, at which point you're still not covered. So anyways, can't ship it. Yeah, I said if that's all it was a matter of, you would just ask to repurchase it. Then he asked me to invoice him off-site. Fine, we'll do that. Send me an invoice. No. Also, when he said that, at this point now, we were out shopping for a new oven. I had other shit I had to deal with, and he's like still messaging and freaking out. Where was his last message? Yeah, in Home Depot, looking at ovens, and then this last message comes in that says, I see you're very short-sighted. With such a big family of friends with eBay accounts, it's a shame that you feel that you can scam for a few dollars. Let me say, it wasn't the price, but what it's worth. Keep it. I know you're a real fucking scumbag. And remember, what goes around comes around. Well, be a dick. You're the only person being a scumbag and a scammer and a dick. Yeah, I even said back, how does that make any sense to you? I'm a scammer because I canceled the sale and refunded your money? That's not what a scam is. What you are doing is a scam. And what you are doing is being a dick. And a few dollars, actually, this is $115. So, yeah, and I don't want people who are friends with you and your family. I don't want them buying from me anyways. So, yeah, it doesn't hurt my fucking feelings. So the last scammer I had to deal with this week, this has been ongoing for about a month now. He purchased an item for over $200. 3 weeks later, he opens a return request claiming not authentic. Says he has proof of this that he will provide to me if I give him my email address. He'll email it. So he's full of shit. If he had proof of stuff like that, he would give that to eBay in the case. So tell him to return it, and he's fronting the shipping costs. He agrees. I told him make sure it's marked return goods. I didn't say ship USPS because you shouldn't fucking have to. He messages me a couple days later, and he says, okay, you owe me $77 for shipping. No, I just went through this again with somebody. It says like $12. Like, how the fuck do you figure 77? You can't just go looking for the most expensive thing. Well, I shipped it UPS. And if you refund me the $77, I'll leave you positive feedback and I won't go after you for the authentication costs. Also, he has my email address. This is one of my items. So he has a certificate of authenticity and he has my email address. So, one, yeah, you can't go after me for authentication costs. If you wanted one from somewhere else, that's on you. It's just like if you frame something, that's your expense. And yeah, you can't pick the most expensive place. I said, that wasn't smart. We don't have UPS here. And, well, I'll send you the receipt if you send me your email address. I fully believe it costs $80. Like, if I send you something express post by FedEx, like 2 days shipping, that would be like $80. So I believe you, but you're an idiot. And I'm not giving you my email address to contact me off-site with your receipts or your proof. So, yeah, it's on its way. I notice it says duty fees are owing, so I contact UPS to try to get a copy of the customs form, because I'm thinking the easiest way to fight this might be if it's customs fraud again. Get the generic, well, contact someone else and you'll hear from them in 2 days, and you never hear back. Because money is owing, it never even leaves Regina. It's just sitting at the independent courier there. I'm working, my husband's working, we're not making a special trip in. Their hours are absolute shit. They're only open like 3 hours a day, like Monday to Friday. Yeah, so it's not getting picked up. We called eBay on the 13th and we told them this. It was being held from the 9th to 14th. So 5 days. So that would be the 14th, which was Saturday. So let's say Monday the 16th. We called eBay on the 13th and said, this is what's happening. And they said, okay, yeah, when it goes back to him, if he wants his money back, he has to return it to you at his expense using a proper shipping method like the USPS. And if he doesn't want to, then he's refusing to return it and it's closed in your favor. So I tell him this. He says, okay, yeah, I'll send it back. Fine. I didn't check tracking again. And then Thursday night, he messages and says, can I have my refund now? And like, yeah, repeatedly, when you're saying refund me and I'll leave you positive feedback, that's feedback extortion. You can't do that. And again, he's saying this on Thursday and saying, can I have a refund now? Well, is it back? You never changed tracking or contact. That means I got an eBay message. I don't even want to know. What was I saying? Where was I at? That distracted me. The fuck was I just saying? Oh yeah, he messages me Thursday night. Want a refund now? Oh, okay. Is it on its way back? Like I never heard from you again or got an updated tracking number or anything. Said I'm eating supper right now, but I can go check my mail as soon as I'm done. No, it's still sitting in Regina. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Try to call UPS. Their phone lines are shut down. And I said that. I said I can't talk to anybody about this. I don't know. It should have been sent back, but it's not even in UPS's hands right now. Saturday morning, he sends another message demanding a refund. He's all pissed off. Well, just go pick it up. I can't fucking go pick it up. And yeah, I think again he threatened feedback extortion in there, but he's all pissed off. And I just said, since you're lucky enough that you have UPS, why don't you go there and talk to somebody and maybe they can bring it back for you, because I can't call anybody to do anything right now. He escalates his case right away. Within like 12 minutes, eBay closed it in my favor. So he's lost. And then he gets pissed off again, messages me, threatening me, don't make me take this up with eBay. You did take it up with eBay and you lost. You're an idiot. You're a fucking scammer and an idiot and you lost. The funny thing is, later last night, I actually got a reply back from UPS with the customs information. And yeah, it's not duty fees. It's their handling fees. They want another $12 for handling. They charge like $80 for shipping. And then when the buyer or receiver receives something, they say, give us $12 more. And they call it, on their tracking, they call it duty to try to trick you. But yeah, when you inquire about it, it just says fees. So that sucks because like with eBay and PayPal, you have to pay your own duty fees. That's your responsibility. But so how would something like that work? Like in this case, and like even on returns, you're responsible if you get charged, even though you shouldn't, because they should be marking it returned goods. But he did. $15 he put returned goods. So yeah, I wonder how that would work if you don't pay that. But then I would have the email. I could show them and say, this isn't even duty fees. They say it's a handling charge. Why should I pay that? Because he shipped somewhere else. But it doesn't even matter because he lost his case for being an idiot. And I haven't heard from him since. But yeah, that was just yesterday morning. So we'll see if that goes any further, if he tries to take it up somewhere else. So the other story is something I bought off eBay. Buc-ee's beaver nuggets. I guess Buc-ee's is a gas station in the States. This isn't something that I could just drive down to Minot and go to Walmart or Target. Regional, I've never seen a Buc-ee's gas station. I've never heard of it, so I might have just not paid attention, but I'm sure there isn't one in Minot. So ordered these, saw them on YouTube review. They look good. Ordered some, cost me almost $50 Canadian for 2 bags. Description says bought fresh, 2-day handling time. Seller over a week after I purchased them, hadn't shipped. I had to contact them. Oh yeah, I shipped them. No, you didn't. You bought the shipping label. You haven't actually shipped them. So when are these being shipped? Like, this is a bit ridiculous. They finally shipped like 2 days after that, and then got held up at customs here because shit is hitting the fan. They finally arrive, all excited, run and pick up my mail, and they're expired. February 1st. Or, depending on how the numbers go, could be January 2nd, but at least February 1st. So that's like 2 months ago. You sent me, that was at least a month expired when I bought it. Gross. And not cool. So, yeah. I'll pay the $20 to ship this back. Like after all of that, you're not keeping all this money. I will be out $20 just so you don't get to keep anything from this. Seemed every option for return though seemed weird. Like the more I thought about it, so asked on one of the eBay groups I'm on, what would the reason be if something's expired? And people initially started saying, yeah, it's not as described, and ew, that's really gross. And then of course, all it takes is one stupid person. So yeah, and then people start arguing. Well, it's fine. It's processed, so it won't kill you. It's fine. No, it won't kill me. But that's going to be stale, and that's gross. And I shouldn't have to eat these both right away too. Like I should be able to get into one bag right away and then hang on to the other one for a month or two. Like that's the great thing about processed food. So yeah, other eBay sellers seriously thought that this was okay, that this had just happened to a buyer, and it's not. So yeah, beware what you buy on eBay too. I mean, there's bad buyers out there, but there's bad sellers too. Yeah, I think that's all my stories for the week. Yeah, I don't know. See you when I see you. Thanks for watching.